Hi YouTube! Well, it has been such a long time since I've been able to do a video! Unfortunately, it has to be while I'm driving, only because I can't find other moments sometimes to do these, and it has been way too long since I've done a video. So I'm going to get right into why and what happened. I'm going to do a recap video of my pregnancy. I unfortunately stopped right around 8 or 9 weeks of doing weekly updates because things got really complicated and like really time consuming. I just wasn't finding time, and between 7 and 12 weeks I was like, I haven't been able to find time to do a video. Then all of a sudden, around the beginning of October, I went for my first appointment. And my first appointment, I didn't realize that I wasn't going to, I kind of did a little video about this before, I think, about this first appointment. I wasn't able to do an ultrasound. So it looked like a normal pregnancy was occurring. And then all of a sudden, right around, I was like, well, when am I supposed to have my first ultrasound? And they said around 12 weeks. So at around 12 weeks, right before, like a week before the 12-week ultrasound, I had some spotting. And I got really nervous, and I called them and I said, I have some spotting, and I still hadn't reached this 12-week mark where everything is usually gets a little bit better after 12 weeks. So, I was like, I don't know what's wrong, and I really just want to come in for like an ultrasound and just make sure that the baby's okay. And so I go in and for this ultrasound that they set up for me somewhere, and all of a sudden the lady was like, oh my God, this is crazy, you've got 2 babies and you're pregnant with twins. And I was like, all hell broke loose. The tears were flowing. I couldn't, I was trying to text people. It was insane. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I'll let you know why it was insane. Because for over 5 years I had been trying to get pregnant, and I had been on metformin and cabergoline literally for like 3 weeks before I found out I was pregnant. So if you remember if you go back and you watch, or if you watch the beginning videos of the pregnancy, I was already amazed that I was pregnant. Because I was like, there's no way. I was like, this is crazy that I'm pregnant. And then I go in and I was like, I couldn't believe it. And it was, the saddest part was that my husband wasn't there. Because it was an emergency ultrasound and I had to be on standby to wait for a place that was going to have an ultrasound available. He was working and couldn't come with me. So it was like, in that moment, I mean, looking that day when we got home, it was actually on Halloween too. So it was really funny, because then I was like, how am I going to post this to everybody? And I remember doing the posting saying, it's no trick, but it's definitely a treat. It was so cute. And we just couldn't believe it. And I remember crying hysterically and thinking, as soon as I got out of the doctor's office, I was calling my parents and everything, and everyone was just shocked. But there were a couple people, the closest to us, that kept saying, what happens if it's going to be twins? Because people were like, oh, well, all of a sudden you got pregnant out of nowhere. Imagine if it was the medicine that helped you get better. What about if you're pregnant with twins? And I kept telling everybody they're crazy. I was like, how am I going to get, I was like, you're crazy. It's not like I was on any fertility medicine or anything. I was like, how in the world am I going to get pregnant with twins? After 5 years or whatever, not being able to get pregnant at all. So, everyone, like, I was dreaming about it. I was actually having dreams. My husband kept telling me that he was thinking, oh, I bet you it's going to be twins. I bet you it's going to be twins. And I was like, you guys, why is everyone saying that? And then, of course, I go in for this ultrasound, and everyone was like, we told you, we told you, we told you. So it really, it never really set in throughout the whole pregnancy that, like, oh my god, it's 2 babies. It did, but it didn't. It's weird to explain. Like, obviously, of course, I knew that there were 2 babies in there, for sure. But because every ultrasound there were 2 babies, 2 babies, 2 babies. But of course, I was like, you just don't believe it. It's so overpowering, that emotion of, oh my god, it's more than one. And so all of a sudden, though, everything just started at the November, December, and then the rest of the winter season here in New Jersey at my job is really, really busy. So I got caught up with Thanksgiving, I got caught up with Christmas, I got caught up with work, and then the pregnancy, and it was just like I could never find time to do videos. On certain occasions, there were times where I was like, okay, I might have a little bit of time now, but then every time I tried to do a recording or whatever, I just wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't into it, I wasn't liking it. So eventually it became so past, like, from the last update that I was like, forget it. I'm just not going to be able to do weekly updates on this pregnancy. And it was a shame because I have a lot to say about it, and I have a lot of really interesting things to go over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do another video specifically about the pregnancy, and then there's going to be videos that I'm going to backtrack and do. So I do want to do a hospital video, like obviously I want to do a birth story, and then I want to do a hospital video of what I did with my hospital bag. I want to talk about the outcome of what kind of delivery it was, because it's really truly amazing that my whole journey started with wanting to go to this hospital that had water birthing suites with midwives to have a water birth. And what it started as to what it finished as a C-section delivering twins is truly incredible, because I went from one whole entire spectrum to the other. And I'll go over why it ended up being a C-section over a regular, and then I'll talk about like a general overall of the pregnancy, and then I'll do like other individual videos on certain specific things that most people will do individual videos on. So for right now, I'm gonna try and do the rest of the videos today and see if I can start posting them. And then obviously I will definitely do a video of the twins. It was actually twin girls. So I will do all of those videos. I am so excited. And they're actually 3 months old last week. So then I know you're going to yell at me and say, why did you take forever to even do these videos after they were born? And the answer to that is because I actually went back to work after they were 8 weeks old, right around 8 weeks old. And so then, of course, coming back and transitioning and getting my life together with twins has just been a tremendous, like, heaviness and burden overall in so many different aspects. So, and I will talk about everything. I have so much to talk about, I promise. But I will definitely be working on doing all of those videos this week. And I'm going to try and do a couple more right now and then upload them as many as I can at once. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. I'm so excited. I got to figure out how to do a new channel, because I'm thinking I want to do a new channel on parenting twins. And because it looks like it would be really valuable information to a lot of people, just specifically doing videos on twins. But I'm not sure if I'll do a different channel, or just put the videos all in one separate section, or just do a series of parenting twins separately from other things. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. Thanks, YouTube. Peace out.